3, 2, 1, and we have started. Okay. Hello, everybody. Today is the first episode of Through the Reel. I am Brady Schock.
And I am Maverick Reinhardt.
This show is going to be basically about movies mainly. Once in a while, we'll dive a bit into whatever's going on in the world. We'll talk about, celebrity scandals, the current state of Hollywood. We'll go a little bit into games. If there's a big game that comes out, I might talk about Ghost of Yotai because I'm going to get a bit obsessed with it in a bit. After I can afford it as a poor college student. Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention, we are both film students at Penn State University. We are at University Park. We are actually currently recording this in like a little closet in the library. So, yeah. We're going to have an Instagram. These will be posted on YouTube and Spotify. On the Instagram, we'll have posts talking about what we're going to do for either the week or the month, or just interesting things that are going on that we didn't get to in the podcast. On the Instagram, you can comment what you want us to do next. You can also do that on the YouTube. And our agendas aren't set in stone, so if somebody posts a very good idea, we will most likely get to it. And if enough people post a really bad idea, we will probably get to it as well. Right now we are audio only, but the plan is a few episodes down the road, we're going to implement a camera so you can see us and our beautiful faces and all of our Penn State merch. And then if we get a following, we will stream these live. And we'll have a chat, so then we can get to all your bad ideas live on the spot. Just a little about ourselves. We are going to give our top 5 movies.
You go first, or
we can go back and forth. Yeah. Let me open up my letterbox right now. Let me dust off the letterbox.
Shout out Letterbox.
Shout out to Letterbox. We love to help small creators. My number 5 favorite movie is Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
That's such a go. I didn't even think of that one.
I just got it. It has a bit of a strange, pick me following, and I hate that about it. But you can't hate the movie. The movie's so good. Edgar Wright is probably one of my favorite directors. And I think I'm going to stand by that more as he makes more movies. But yeah, Scott Pilgrim, the style is unmatched. Yeah, that's my number 5.
Do you know about the whole bus lighting thing in the backgrounds?
The bus lighting.
What's the girl's name?
Ramona,
yeah. When her and Scott are on the bus and they're talking, and it's when she says that he has to fight the evil exes, in the background and reflections of the windows, behind Scott they're hearts, and then behind her are actual exes. And then slowly through the conversation, as she starts to actually fall more in love with Scott, her reflections in the background turn into hearts like his. It's a really cool
I didn't know
detail
about that. I knew about the X. The X's sprinkled throughout the movie in different shots. I did not know about that.
Yeah, I don't know if they do that more often, but that's a really cool thing that I figured out the other week or something.
Yeah, I think Scott Pilgrim is such an such a detailed movie in that way specifically.
It's really good.
And it's so funny.
Great cast.
I think honestly,
cast.
I think what's his name? Kieran Culkin.
Yeah.
Who's now an Oscar winner. And he got his huge big, as far as I know, he got his huge big break as Scott Pilgrim's gay roommate. And now he's winning Oscars.
Sometimes I forget that was him. I didn't even realize
it's so different compared to what he does now.
Wallace, again?
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh, fuck me? Fuck you. Fuck you, you piece of shit. No fucking idea. No idea.
But yeah, Scott Pilgrim is my number 5.
Great start. You know, I'm looking at my list now, and I feel like I'm gonna be. It's very like doom and gloom, but
Oh, it's fine. I got some doom
in a
and gloom
way.
coming up.
Not like entirely, but they're definitely not as like silly and all that stuff. But my number 5 is Inglourious Bastards by Quentin Tarantino.
That might be coming up again in
Hey,
this.
all right. I watched it recently. It was formerly on my top 4, but it got moved off by something you'll hear later. I watched it again. It's so good. Christoph Waltz is one of my favorite actors right now. It's incredible. Just all the actors in that are really good, and the ending. I won't say it,
The ending
just in
is so
case
good.
you should see it.
Oh my god,
But
hearing
it's so cool.
I don't even know what would be like a trombone. Hear the trombone at the end, just boom, boom.
You know something, you rich? I think this just might be my masterpiece.
It's so
It
good.
is such a good ending.
It's very satisfying. It's really cool. I like how the whole process of it was originally just supposed to be like a different ending, and then he was like, you know what, screw it. I'll have fun with it. I'll just go. And yeah, it's a great one.
We actually, one of our first conversations when we met here was about
Was it really?
what if they showed Hitler in Glorious Bastards like before he took over, and like they told him, like, remember we were talking about that? We were like, what if they showed him this before?
Oh, we
he-
went back in
Yeah,
time.
what if we went back in time and showed him this and was like,
Jump on you.
yeah, that's what's gonna happen. But would he change?
Yeah, would the course of the war
Because
be
they
different if he
pummel him in the end of it. I was like,
It's so
you'll
intense.
know what's they're not so bad. Maybe I'll go back to art school.
Yo. all right.
But yeah, I agree.
We'll talk about
Inglourious
that more
Bastards
if it-
so
if it
good.
comes up. Yeah.
My number 4, sadly, this is probably the only superhero movie on this list, The Batman.
Oh, that was another
That's
one. of our
another one we
first
talked about. Yeah,
conversations.
we basically went through all of our favorite movies together already when we met here.
It's-
But yeah, The Batman is,
That should be up.
it's got a good script. Yeah, actually, no, right, it's got a great script.
Yeah.
but
yeah.
it's also what I would say makes it stand out from the Christopher Nolan movies, which, like, I love Christopher Nolan. I think he's
Oh,
a
yeah.
tiny bit overrated
Yeah.
because of this thing.
Better watch out. He's
because-
the president of the Directors Guild now. Or
Yeah,
whatever
I'm
it
not
is.
getting my Oscar in 20 years now.
Yeah. Dang it.
Christopher Nolan makes great scripts. He directs great. The one thing I do not like, his visual style does not have the sauce. It's not
Very
there.
gray.
But yeah, the Batman just has the sauce. When you compare Gotham and even like the look of Batman in the Batman compared to the Christopher Nolan movies, it's just like, it's like looking at a documentary of Chicago next to like an actual Hollywood movie. The Batman, I think, is like the best looking superhero movie ever made.
So
It's a
nice.
big statement, but I think it's true.
Yeah, man. And going back to the Batmobile. In the Batman, that is my favorite version of the Batmobile, and I've had debates about this with some people. I don't know. I think it's the most practical. It makes sense. It's a busy city, and he just has like a Dodge Challenger.
I know.
on the road.
I love the Batmobile too. I think it's so cool and also funny to me that like I like how it is more practical, but I like how it is still a little ridiculous. Like he just puts a jet engine on the back of a Dodge Challenger. Like it's not like it just came like that. Like he's doing some weird shit in the Batcave to get that car the way it is.
And it breaks down too. Like it stalls out on him.
I think he did that on purpose, honestly.
It's so funny.
I think he wanted to just chase the penguin around.
That's a great one. The music too.
Yeah.
It's great. There's like church bells at certain parts. It's a really good like gothic vibe. Have you ever seen there's that one memed picture during the production of the movie. Did you ever see it?
Is it the one with Robert Pattinson pulling the vape out of the bat
belt?
No.
It's because in the movie he jumps off of this big tower, but there's this like behind the scenes, and then like 50 feet from the top of the tower, he's standing there with his arms out in his little wingsuit.
I love how it leaves room for the character to grow. I feel like that's another thing that I didn't really like about the Christopher Nolan movies is Batman himself doesn't really change all that much. He has different stuff to go up against in every movie.
Yeah.
But like as far as his character actually like changing, there isn't that much. In this, the Batman, Bruce Wayne like does not exist. Bruce Wayne is a little creep that like
he gets mad when he has to run the business.
Yeah, he's like, are you kidding me? I need to make billions of dollars so I can put jet engines on Challengers.
Okay, we're spending so much time on this one, but I quote the Penguin in that movie so bad. What are you showing me? Open your eyes. And you're like forcing him.
World's greatest detective. Yeah, the Batman's so good.
What a good one.
All right.
So for my number 4, it's a huge tone change from what we were just talking about. But I have the Shawshank Redemption on here.
Okay.
Pretty similar. You know, it rains in both movies. Great one. I did not know that was a Stephen King book. I didn't know that's what it was based on.
I didn't know that either.
Of. Stephen King has to chill out. All right.
He has some strange thrillers.
He has like, I always knew him as like a horror book writer, and then out of nowhere it's just like, oh, and I wrote this, and he wrote like another one that was also like really random, but I can't think about it.
The Long Walk movie that just came out. It's like
that's another one.
I would not have thought that was Stephen King.
It's so weird, but the Shawshank Redemption, it's beautiful. Everyone knows it. You probably hear people try and do the Morgan Freeman impression all the time at the very end or beginning. But yeah, it's a great one. It's very sad. But great ending. Great ending. There's not really much to say there because we can't quote a fun little Italian cop who really likes Bruce Wayne. You can only quote really sad scenes. Okay.
That's true. It doesn't. I mean, I wouldn't have thought we were quoting that either when I said the Batman that spiraled. Oh, you got nothing more to say about it?
No.
It's just one of them movies.
It's a great movie. There's nothing I can really say that could add anything to it. That's go watch it if you haven't seen it. It's great.
All right. My number 3. You're diving. Yeah, diving. Into the world of animation for my number 3. My number 3 is, and number 3 could be tied for pretty much all of his movies, but Hayao Miyazaki's Castle in the Sky is my number 3. I change my my favorite my favorite Studio Ghibli movie all the time. It changes all the time. But Castle in the Sky is so I don't know, it's just so nice.
It's beautiful.
It's so it's like I don't even know. It's just so nice. It's like going back to elementary school.
It's that's a really good one.
Fun. It's got dark parts too, but it's just and the relationship between the two, they never say that they're in love, but it's it's so innocent and it's so nice to watch. I don't think
that's
you
a
could
great
show
one.
it to anybody and they would be in a bad mood.
Yeah.
It's such a comfort movie, and Mark Hamill, I think this is the beginning of his like little freak stage in his career. I do not think he would have gotten the Joker in the Batman animated series
Great
if he
voice
didn't do this voice beforehand.
Love the robot. You know, this isn't on my list, but I the State Theater here at Penn State, they played Nausicaa,
Yeah.
which is another very early studio Ghibli film. That is a great one, and you know, looking at these again, because I haven't seen this movie forever, right? But it's like there's so many similar things. Like it's like the flying, the main characters and stuff. Not saying that it's in any way worse for either of those, but I like seeing the 80s like kind of thing to it. The Nausicaa's a great movie.
Yeah,
It's a great movie.
I don't know what it is. Like, all right, we're film students, so we're gonna get a bit snobby once in a while.
Mhm.
You know, we're high and mighty. We are better than you at ranking movies because we're
Pretentious
students.
is my middle name.
But there's something about it. I really miss hand-drawn animation, but more specifically, I like yearn for the Studio Ghibli hand-drawn animation because
So good.
if like, wait, what was it? Like Disney, if Disney did another hand-drawn, I don't think it would be the same. Even their later hand-drawns were getting a bit too clean looking for me.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Beauty and the Beast looks amazing, but
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks clean in a way that
It's a different vibe.
it
It's
is a different vibe. Yeah, I shouldn't compare vibes, but I just
I know
connect more to
exactly what
Studio
you
Ghibli.
mean,
Studio
though.
Ghibli looks like you can see like the pencil
Oh yeah.
marks, even though you can't. It just feels so like it feels like you have the one copy of the movie when you watch it.
I really like it too because going back to what you were saying about the whole like Beauty and the Beast, a thing with like Disney is it's very like polished. You know what I mean?
It
Where,
is,
like
yeah.
think about like the ballroom and stuff. It's very simple colors. The designs aren't too like crazy for any of the characters. It's clean, all that stuff. But like any like Studio Ghibli stuff, like it's so detailed that that's where I think you're getting it from, where it feels not less clean, but you know what I mean. Like how you say you could see the pencil, it's because there's so many details, there's so many lines and little drawn things that it just looks so like well thought and like taken care of. You know
It
what
is.
I mean?
Everything in it is intentional, and you can see that. Studio Ghibli's offices look like a nightmare.
Oh my god!
And
yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
what makes it so great. It's the same, like, 60 people
Yeah.
every movie, and they're probably hating every second of it.
Killers.
But you can really like feel the hard work in the movie.
Mm.
And their stories are original. I don't think you'll ever see a Studio Ghibli movie and then go to another one and be like, but they're like the same movie. No,
Mhm.
every single one is like a complete 180.
Yeah.
Number
know-
3, Castle in the Sky.
This is one I'm not saying this is on my list either, but going back to what you were saying with how like you can almost see the pencil and stuff like that, that reminds me of a movie. It's a couple of movies. They're by a studio called Cartoon Saloon,
I've never
Right.
heard of that.
and they made the movie Wolfwalkers, and they also made the movie The Song of the Sea. Those are the two that I have seen so far. But it's an Irish studio,
Oh.
and they make these incredible movies that I don't really ever seen get talked about. They're very storybook. You can see the lines
Yeah.
in the characters. Like it's very homey. It feels indie in a way, even
I've
though it's
never
not.
seen this before. Whoa.
It's really cool. I personally liked Wolfwalkers more, but Song of the Sea is beautiful. Wolfwalkers came out in 2020. Song of the Sea came out in 2014. But both great things.
Yeah,
Some
I'm
dark
watching
parts. It's really cool. So yeah, go check out cartoon saloon, and
We love to help small creators.
yeah, they're really gonna appreciate us. I expect them in my comment section or our comment section. So for my number 3, I'm going for the movie Taxi Driver.
Okay. Yeah.
I love that movie. I love the music in it. That saxophone that just keeps going through. Me personally, I was in jazz band and for like 8 years, and I love jazz music. I'm a saxophone player. Shout out Barry Sax. It's the best one. But Taxi Driver is really like, it's just, you've seen it, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Robert De Niro in it a lot. It's a very interesting look. Like, it's a very interesting look, like the mohawk, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, Taxi Driver, it's really good. I love the like bad look on New York, and you have all the political stuff. And I can proudly say that when I went to the poster sale, because I'm one of those people who had nothing to do in the first week of college without any classes.
As well, yeah.
I went to the so I was at the Hub, and I got a Taxi Driver poster, and I can proudly say, in a line of Pulp Fiction and Kendrick Lamar and all that stuff, nothing against either of those, but in a line of that, I am the only person that I saw even look at the Taxi Driver poster, and I'm very happy to have that on my wall. It's a great one. It's painted. That's
painted?
insane. It's painted. Yeah. Same thing with you know about the guy who like makes these? He, like, even the Harry Potter ones, they're like painted.
Wait, like your poster is painted?
No, like this.
Oh,
is.
like the actual.
Yeah. It's really cool if you don't know about that.
All right. My number 1 and number 2 could honestly be interchanged depending on the day that you ask me.
Okay.
I'm gonna, because it was already said, I'll put this at number 2 to get some hype up for number 1. My number 2 is Inglourious Basterds.
Oh, yeah! Eddie fucking Williams knocks it out of the park! You!
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's his. Well, It's About Time in Hollywood's also good, but I do
It's
think
hard
Inglourious
to
Basterds
pick
is
one,
his
yeah.
best movie.
It's so good.
It's so. I don't know how to explain. It's like a serious drama like type movie that like people would be super pretentious about and like the general public would hate, but it's also so fucking fun. It's so fun
Oh my god.
that like anybody can watch it. It's such a blast.
And a fun thing about the movie that you could take either way is when you go into a scene in Inglourious Bastard, you have no idea how long you're going to be there.
Yeah.
You could be in that room for 30 minutes. You could be in that room for 2 seconds. It varies, but all of the long scenes are very well written. Shout out Quentin Tarantino. Great writer. I'll be the first to say it. Great at dialogue.
Let's really
ever seen
shoot
Pulp
this kid up
Fiction?
into stardom here.
Yeah. But great one. He's like the bar scene, the like tavern with the
basement
everything. That one is so like intense, and I don't know how I feel about how it climaxes, I guess, like the turning point in that scene. I think like it has merit historically, but sometimes I watch them like I feel like it could have went down a different way. I'm talking about the whole like thing.
Oh, the 3 symbol?
Yeah, the 3 symbol one. That's the one that gets me sometimes where I'm like,
That's what gets you?
Yeah,
Really?
I don't know. I just feel like because there's so many red flags in that conversation, like the weird
I
accent
guess, yeah.
and all that stuff. And then it all leads up to just how he orders a drink. And it's like the guy's so sure of it. He's like, now I got you figured out. It's like,
I
what
don't.
if I just messed up?
I think they would be that.
I guess.
I think they would be that like skeptical in Nazi Germany. Like
am
they're
I
always hunting
underestimating
after
Nazis?
that guy. That
I'm
guy
underestimating
probably
Nazis.
had like another incident with an officer that ended up being a Jew, and he was like, never again.
Yeah.
Never again.
He was on that. He was on
Yeah,
that.
he turns up on him so bad. You remember the face he makes
Yeah.
when the guy does it? He goes, he does like a
It's
double
such
bag.
an
He's like,
interesting like expression. It's so well done. All right, I got the top two. A big thing for me is I'm a very big fan of like dark fantasy stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking as much of the whole like dragons and everything.
I feel like dark
but
fantasy doesn't get done a lot.
it's really not. I love the dark fantasy. I love the magical realism things like
Mhm.
that. So my number two is one that is really good. There's something about it that I think turns a lot of people off from it, and that it's in a different language.
Oh, okay.
And my number two is Pan's Labyrinth by Guillermo del Toro.
yeah.
It's all in Spanish, right? So that definitely scares some people away, but it's worth it. And I just think like the style of it is really cool. I love the setting where it's like the dictator reign of Spain and all that stuff.
For any old heads confused right now, we are not talking about Labyrinth with David Bowie.
What kind of magic spell to use? Slime and snails, or puppy thumbnails.
We're talking about a different movie.
Pan's Labyrinth,
Just in case.
2007.
I've mentioned Pan's Labyrinth to my parents before, and they like heard me explain it, and they're like,
Starman's
the
not
one
in
with
that
the one with David Bowie. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, so like there's so many things that this movie does that's like insane, and they just don't talk about it nearly enough
Yeah,
as
it's so
they
matter
should.
of fact.
Like the guy with the hands in his eyes, he's in it for one scene. That's it. He has like there's like so many things that are in that scene, like shoes of like children piled up and they're like dirty and stuff like that, and it could be like ties to very dark things in like World War II and stuff like that, and it's just this like crazy character. It's a beautiful setting. The sets in this movie are
They look
phenomenal.
so good.
The makeup of it, that guy scared me so bad. And like I said, he's in it for one scene and then no one talks about him for the rest of the movie. No one says anything.
Guillermo del Toro is so like
Yo,
underrated.
Frankenstein?
I'm
coming out
excited.
soon?
Yeah,
God.
yeah. This is a bit off topic. So Guillermo del Toro,
Okay.
I just love as a guy.
Oh,
He's
great.
so like heartwarming, and he makes horrifying movies. But he's such a heartwarming guy. I saw a TikTok where somebody, I forget what the song was to it, but the caption was, "Don't forget it's his first time living too," and it was this picture of him looking like a little kid at the Oscars. And it's so true. Guillermo del Toro is the oldest 5-year-old you will ever see.
That's a great picture. That's for anyone who's wondering, it's the Pinocchio Oscar.
Oh
that
yeah,
he
we'll
won.
post it. We'll post
It's
the picture.
Amazing. Oh my god. I've never actually seen that picture.
It is
but,
so funny.
Yeah, he makes some insane movies, and then he's just this
He's
like
just this
happy
jolly
guy.
man. He'd make a great mall Santa.
Yo. All right.
Anyways, my number one. This is the little whoops. This is the little snob in me.
Okay.
But I mean, it is that good.
Okay.
It deserved the awards. It deserved the award that it didn't get is La La Land. La La Land
That's a great
is-
one.
it's my number one.
It's
It-
so good.
Once again, it's so heartwarming, but I love the post that I see where it's like when she tells you to put on a horror movie and you put on the ending of La La Land.
Yeah.
It is heartbreaking.
What it lose to?
Moonlight.
Moonlight.
But they had
Oh yeah, there was that whole like
yeah, they
thing
said the
that
wrong
happened.
name.
Yeah.
I will say, has anybody talked about Moonlight in the past 10 years? I don't think so. La La
No,
Land
but you
has,
hear that piano part.
it's
from
10
La La
years
Land
old and
you
people
know
still
it.
talk about
That's
it.
crazy. It's 10
It's
years old.
still like referred to. It
For like a big like podcast episode one day, we should do an episode that's snuffed Oscars, where we go through
Yeah.
in the history of the Oscars and we pick movies that should have won awards but didn't, and we'll host like an award show with them. So some movies get double snuffed. Some
There's a
movies
few
get
in the past
recognition.
years that I have been upset about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out Dune 2 fans. Dune 2
Shout out.
should have gotten more than it did.
Unfortunate.
Whether you think it should have gotten best film of the year or not, it should have gotten more than it did. Yeah, there's not much I have to say about La La Land. For people that hate musicals, I am not too fond of musicals either.
I don't watch them that often. Yeah.
And yet La La Land's at my number one. That should just explain it to you. Yeah, La La Land.
Great one. And like, it's weird that that's 10 years old now.
I know.
Like, that's really weird.
I'm hoping the State Theater does a 10-year anniversary for it because
Yeah.
I want to see it in theaters. That is like my biggest movie regret is being 10 years old when La La Land released
Thought I
and
was born sooner.
not going to see it in theaters.
Speaking of being able to see a movie in theaters, I wasn't able to see my number one movie is coming to the State Theater this month.
Oh, I remember you talking
For
about
its 20th anniversary. Tim Burton's Corpse Bride is my number one. I love that movie. I am a huge Tim Burton guy. All the stuff that he does, I love. I will say I have some beef with Nightmare Before Christmas because it completely overshadows Corpse Bride, and I don't think it's talked about enough. But I already have the tickets to go see it on October 30th. So
I have
Corpse
never
Bride.
seen it.
you've never
No,
seen it?
I'm going to see it at
Oh,
the State Theater,
it's
and that will be
beautiful, man.
the first time that I've ever seen Corpse Bride.
It's really good. It has characters that I didn't know were in it. Like, I did not realize that the main character is voiced by Johnny Depp. That was
Oh.
kind of crazy to me. When you hear it, it doesn't really sound
Doesn't
like
sound
him.
like him.
No.
Does he do his like? Is he doing the Willy Wonka voice?
Actually, yeah. Kinda.
Actually,
it's like in
is the
upper
demo?
octave. The demo is great. It's beautiful. The music's really good. It's Danny Elfman. One of my favorite things about Tim Burton, or any director really, is how when they get their like set of people,
Yeah.
like Tim Burton has Johnny Depp, he has Danny Elfman. He's now just starting to use Jenna Ortega. He had Michael Keaton, Helena Bonham Carter.
He was married to her.
Yeah, and I don't think she's
Not
been
divorced.
in any of the
Yeah.
now
Yeah,
divorced.
a little bit of a bad divorce.
And unfortunate, but a lot of cool stuff that he does. I mean, same thing with like Tarantino. He is
yeah, he has Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson,
Brad Pitt now.
Yeah, he Leonardo DiCaprio and everything. He's a huge one too, and Christoph Waltz and all that stuff. But yeah, it's really good. If anyone hasn't seen it, please go watch it. Those are good lists.
Is that our list? All right. Comment what your guys' lists are, and we'll make fun of it for you next week. Our next segment, getting to the movie that we hinted at. We saw this, what was it, like 2 weeks ago now?
Yeah, I would say.
We saw this 2 weeks ago at the State Theater. Shout out State Theater. We love to
Yeah.
help small creators.
Yep.
It was a week before it actually got released in theaters.
My
because-
first ever early screening.
I know, mine
of a
too.
movie.
The
Yeah.
State Theater is a goat with that.
Great one.
Surprisingly, they don't normally do new movies, but early screening, we got merch. I got the beanie.
I also got the beanie. I got sunglasses that I keep forgetting to put in my bag.
I am a
So-
little upset they where were the bathrobes at?
Dude.
Where if they handed out bathrobes, I think that would actually be like
Yeah.
my favorite piece of clothing to wear around my dorm. Oh yeah, for anybody confused, we are talking about one battle after another. The new Paul Thomas Anderson film.
Yeah.
Our theater experience was a little bad.
It was nothing against the State Theater.
Yeah, the State Theater,
Great
when they
theater.
do an early screening, because it's a big event, they make it free. The
Yes.
merch is free.
Mm-hmm.
So it draws in a packed house. And
Oh, yeah.
sometimes
And-
everybody in there isn't snobby like us.
And for context, the State Theater has like 500 seats.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
not a small theater.
huge. It's huge.
It's one screen, but it is a pretty big theater.
Yes.
And we had a person right next to us and a person behind us who
Among with the whole theater, but these two specifically.
yeah, these two specifically. Like when a joke would happen, everybody would laugh. when a
Yes.
joke didn't happen, these guys were still laughing.
And I'm not talking about like a little in the corner. These people went all out.
No, hyena laughs.
And I don't want to be like the Mr. Hates Fun here. I laughed at a decent few jokes, but these people.
Yeah, we gotta get into the movie. But the final statement, as far as that goes, is if you laugh like a hyena, try and hold it back at the movie theater, and if you do it on purpose, performatively, fuck you. Actually,
Fuck you!
you are the reason people hate the movie theater.
You can have a good time. You just got to be
Just do it
respectful.
quietly.
Yeah.
Like,
So on to the actual movie. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very
too.
fun. It was a very topical movie on some of the
Mhm.
details.
I think it'll
and-
age like fine wine.
Oh yeah, and I don't want to get too into that because, like I said, it's a whole political thing. Some people agree, some people don't. That's okay, right? I thought it was very good to be highlighting on certain of the points. I really liked it, and it did it in not too big of a preachy way.
Yeah.
And
We
and
talked
even
about
if
this.
they-
We both hate preachy
yeah, where
political
it's like,
movies
"You
where a
gotta
character
think
like
this."
yeah, where there's like a big speech in the movie where they tell you how you should be thinking.
and
This doesn't do that.
and well, like they do it once, but it's very like they do it to do that. You know what I mean?
Seems
You know, in the bank, and then
Oh,
everything
yeah.
goes wrong. So like there is a part where a character does give like a little monologue. But it leads up to a moment where it's like they act all high and mighty, and then everything is immediately thrown out the window.
Yeah, they're-
and it's good.
It's revealed that they are terrible at their jobs
Yeah.
and like
They're
the
great.
fact that they're cocky fits in with the
Yeah.
fact that they're not quite as good
Yeah.
as they think they are at
Or-
what they're doing.
It's like they do good when everything goes right, but the moment like one thing changes, they just have no idea
Yeah,
what to
stuff
do.
goes terribly.
There's a lot of really good car chases.
There
Cool
i-
cars in the movie.
I loved the way that this movie was filmed. I like when car chases use wide angle lenses. This is the snob coming out. I love when they use wide angle lenses and the camera is in the car or like
Yeah.
it's directly outside the car.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
like
yeah.
when the camera's like just floating
like
and you
next
see
to it.
both cars.
Yeah.
I like when the camera is moving with at least one of the cars.
Because it feels disorienting. Because it's
It
like the
does.
people in the car are handling
and
their
you feel the
thing.
speed too.
Yeah.
You feel the speed a lot more.
That is something we talked about. This movie has some of the most like immersive like car chases where I felt like I was in danger.
They're brutal.
Like,
They're
I felt
brutal.
like,
And they don't use
"Ooh."
like the SUVs or like
Yeah.
the Dodge Challengers. You're looking at like minivans crashing into each other and it is
Yeah, it is a
brutal.
minivan at one of the point, and they get like trashed. That now there are some cool sport. There's a Mustang. I
Oh
like
yeah,
the
there
Mustang.
is some cool
But, like,
cars in this, but
The
it
ones we're
feels
talking
real.
about. There are some like they're not like the whole. There is some parts where it's like in quotes car commercial, but it's because of the military. That's just the cars
Yeah.
they use. So it's like you will see a line of blackout Chevy Tahoes
Yeah, the
driving down the
military
road.
itself is a
But
car commercial.
every other car in this feels like it is just a car on the street.
Yeah, it's
like
just-
there's a really bad modified Honda with no muffler
Yeah.
that's put in. There's just a cool blue with like two race stripe Mustangs and stuff. Like there and just like a really old white sedan
Yeah.
like in it where it's like the cars feel very accurate where it's like yeah it's just people these are the cars they own and it's like I like that instead of we got the all new Volkswagen Tundra. I don't know. like
Yeah, the car chases, the action in this is really good. Somehow Paul Thomas Anderson made an action scene out of hills. That was not on my bucket list for any
That's
movie,
true.
but I've never been so on the edge of my seat because of hills.
yeah.
And it pays
Or
off
just
too.
a mirror.
Yeah.
It's
The mirror?
like rear view mirror.
Oh yeah.
Like that they go hand in hand. But
Oh
it was
yeah.
just
If you have ever been pulled over for speeding
oh.
and the next like 2 times, actually not even 2, the next time you're in your car You are looking in that rearview mirror, sweating buckets, just thinking, is that car an undercover cop? This movie gives you that vibe during the car chases. You are really like,
you're just like,
you're really sweaty. You're like, who is that in that car?
See, I never had cool enough cars to be like that. I had a 2005 red Ford pickup
I didn't
truck
either.
that ended up blowing up.
Both-
fun fact, but
My school was like 20 minutes away from me, like a 20-minute drive.
yeah.
So both times I got pulled over. I'm not a cool guy that got pulled over because he was going crazy.
110.
I'm the guy that got pulled over going 5 over in a 35 on my way to school at like 7 in the morning because I was scared the teachers were gonna yell at me.
Tired,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, like the
tired.
cop says, like,
What are you
"Are you
doing?"
late for school?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I actually am."
Oh man, yeah, we're not as cool as the people in the movie.
I mean, yeah, we're
They're
film
going.
students.
But the movie was really
It is
nice.
really good.
I recommend go seeing it.
Speaking of Christoph Waltz and Inglourious Bastards, imagine that, but if you replace all the competency with Little Freak. And that is Sean Penn in this movie. Sean Penn is the like scariest little freak you ever
weirdest
see.
guy ever. The last person you would want hunting you down.
Do you remember him in the grocery store?
Wait.
Spoiler alert for the movies. We're gonna be quoting the movie here. When he's in the grocery store with Leonardo DiCaprio, he's like, "Do you like black girls?" I love them.
Exactly.
And then he leaves the store.
And then he's just like,
and
or the
like,
part where he's like, "What's your kid's name?" And they're like, "Charlene." And he's like, "Black girl's name." And then he
yeah, that
just
sounds
leaves.
black.
He doesn't even buy anything. He just leaves.
And Leonardo DiCaprio has the most genuine expression on his face. He looks terrified. I would too if a little freak with a
Yeah.
military cap said
Yeah.
that to me in the grocery store.
And Leonardo DiCaprio knows who that is.
Does
too.
he at that point?
I think so, because like, or maybe he just knows he's military because of the
That's true,
hat, so
yeah.
maybe that's why he's. But like, Leonardo DiCaprio was very worried about it.
Yeah, it's
God.
you don't really know where it's going either.
No, it goes all over the place, and then it introduces something that you really think is like a bit, like the Christmas Club.
Oh yeah.
It's very obvious that this dude's like a white supremacist, and they call it the Christmas Association.
Yeah, the
and I was
Christmas
like,
Adventurers Club.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's just like they mean, the one everyone's thinking about.
Yeah.
But they just don't want to say it, like, because it's funny, like they're talking discreet. But
Well,
later they
I've-
will, and then no, it just is.
That's just what
They
it
say,
I
like,
looked it
Hail
up.
Saint Nick or
Yeah,
something.
I looked it
It's not
up.
a real thing.
This isn't a real thing, but there are like there are a lot of like high I don't know. There's high like elite clubs that are like white supremacist clubs, and they have really weird names.
Really?
Like they are kind of crazy like that.
Oh,
This one
no.
isn't real, but it like if
I
you
bet it
knew
is
the
now.
other ones, it sounds like it would just be another one of them.
That's like, yeah, that was something that was so weird because, like, when they actually started talking about like Santa, I was like, wait, really? I thought
Yeah.
this was a bit. Like,
Yeah, make the world as white as snow.
it's like, oh my god, yeah, great. It was a fun time, and also, the director's filmography is
It's so good.
out, like
It's-
random, like in a good way.
I-
A great director.
Yeah, I'm a big PTA guy.
but he made like There Will Be Blood and stuff like that,
And
which is
Boogie
like
Nights.
yeah. And hey man, I love someone who's able to just go out there and do what they want
Yeah.
with whatever,
And he's
like,
able to
make
get,
the
like, a good
project
budget
they
for it.
want. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. This movie
I wonder how
might
much
not
money.
feel like it. It's a big budget,
I'm sure. I mean,
It's
they got
huge,
a bunch of people.
but it's like I think it's 130 million, which is the biggest budget for a Paul Thomas Anderson movie. And as far as like original ideas go, you don't see that budget very much.
No.
So-
Yeah, because this was a
yeah.
completely new thing.
Even if you think you're not gonna like it, I would still go watch it because it's worth
It's
finding out
mhm.
And even if you don't like the story, which I don't see why you would, actually no, there's a group of people. There's a group of people that won't like it, but a certain non-political group that won't like it. But it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
There's great action. Sean Penn as a little freak he steals every scene he's in. So did we gotta get onto another Del Toro. Benicio del Toro is such a warm hug in this movie. He's so wholesome for no reason.
He's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's really good.
And he has like a subplot halfway through the movie where you see like the other side of the agenda. Like the group that we're following is the bombastic, huge, like breaking people out of jail part of this group.
Revolution.
The revolutionary side.
Benicio
like del Toro is like not the leader, but the silent protector. And he has it so well planned out.
It's very like he knew exactly what was going on. Even when everything that happens in the movie is like the world, like if you looked out the window, you would think the world's ending. He's like super calm. He's got to deal with
and he's so matter of fact about it.
Leonardo DiCaprio freaking out on the phone about what time it is,
and he never questions him about it. He's just like, well, he's probably figuring.
I like that actually.
Yeah,
he just helps him calm down.
Yeah, he knows it's not his business. He knows it's most likely some sort of like something going on with what's going on outside, but like it's not his business. And you know everybody's trying to just protect themselves, and he's like fine with that. Like Leonardo DiCaprio's like, yo, you got a gun, man? And he's like, yeah, let me get my Cabela's rifle. And he's like, he's just so willing to help.
Yeah.
He gets pulled over.
Yeah.
He gets pulled over for Leonardo DiCaprio. And he doesn't even know what he's doing.
No, he gets chased by the police and he saves Leonardo DiCaprio and puts himself at risk of getting arrested during
And he doesn't
time.
even know what Leonardo DiCaprio is doing.
Yeah. What a goat.
Yeah, what a goat.
What a goat in this film. Cool. I like
it is really cool. It might be a little early to say this, but I don't see what would change it. As of the moment, I think this is probably the best movie of the year for me.
Yeah.
I don't know what would challenge it. I mean,
I think Sinners
maybe,
Sinners
but
might
this
be way up there.
Sinners made a lot more money. Sinners was a lot more fun, and it's a lot more accessible for general audiences.
But the other thing that's going to hold thrillers back is it's like in quotes a monster movie, and usually those aren't like
I do think
too much.
Sinners was great. I do think Sinners should be nominated, but it's clear in one battle after another that Paul Thomas Anderson is a veteran. Mm-hmm. He's trying his hardest and he doesn't even really need to. Like, he could make a great movie without trying, but he is still doing his utmost to make an original movie. Mm-hmm. And for that reason, it's like a step ahead for me. It's just, you can't like fight against somebody that's just in their prime, honestly.
Yeah. And you know, now just looking at it, because I looked up movies that came out this year.
There's not that much as far as contenders.
I mean, I was just going to say there have been like a handful of good ones, not really contenders, but like just looking at certain things that came out this year, like it's been a pretty decent year. I mean, you have Weapons, you have Sinners, you had like for superhero people, you had Superman.
Yeah.
There are some decent comedies that came out. The Naked Gun.
Oh yeah.
Came out. That was pretty fun. I liked that one a lot. If you're a fan of animation, you have K-pop Demon Hunters, which really like took over a bunch of stuff like that.
I didn't even watch it, and that took over my TikTok.
Yeah, Bring Her Back was like a horrifying horror movie. Very good, but traumatizing. Like, there's some good ones this year. Like I said, I don't think any of them, because some of those are more like niche or just completely different categories.
Yeah, some
like,
are trying
horror
for
movies
an award.
never win.
Yeah.
K-pop Demon Hunters is in its own thing. It's the animation, stuff like that.
Yeah, some of those movies are trying to win, which is like,
it's just how
it's great. Yeah.
At times.
When you're a director, you shouldn't be thinking of the best film award for every one of your movies, because sometimes the best film you can make is not the award winner.
And sometimes you try too hard and
and then you make a flop.
Oscar bait and stuff like that, like The Rock's
Yeah, yeah, I did hear it. It
It's,
was a
it,
bit of
it got
Oscar bait.
outsold by Taylor Swift's like music video thing.
I mean,
Did you know about
even
that?
if it was a great movie,
Opening
I wouldn't be
weekend.
surprised by
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, one battle after another. I think at the moment it's just it's not even close for me.
Yeah.
Sinners was great. Sinners was great, and I do think it's definitely number 2 for the year. But
Mhm.
it just, I don't know. It didn't have as much meaning behind it as One Battle After Another did.
Sure. Yeah. It man, Soon is good. I want to watch that movie again. But yeah, it's also been a while. Like, One Battle After Another has a really good thing going for it as it's more recent.
Yeah,
Whereas Sinners came out in the beginning of the year, so I feel like a lot of people are also gonna not
forget about it,
remember
yeah.
certain things about it. But I mean, at the same time, too, Sinners is a horror movie, and like I said, horror movies
Yeah,
don't
they
win
don't
that
win.
much. They're not that respected, but it has some other stuff going on, so I could see how that might be. But yeah, overall, great movie. I was really happy. That was a good first screening for
Yeah.
me, like first early screening.
yeah. I love seeing a new movie in the State Theater.
Out.
All right, our final segment, our top picks for the State Theater for this month.
We got the Halloween roster
Yeah,
up here.
Halloween. This is probably gonna be our best top picks at the State Theater, just because
There's some great
They go
ones
crazy
out
for
right now.
Halloween.
Yeah,
We'll
these
do-
are good ones. This is like almost like every day.
I don't know. We're running kind of short on time. We'll do our top 3.
Yeah, we'll speed through here.
All right. Number 3 for me is coming out this week. I'm looking forward to it immensely.
Yeah.
Is Scary Movie. Scary Movie is it's like The Room again. It's gonna be so funny. I have my friends coming up again.
Nice.
I
nice.
will.
You'll be fully there.
For this one I will be fully there because don't party too hard.
Yeah.
This is your dad speaking. Don't party too hard. Yeah, Scary Movie is so funny, and it's even more funny in the theater with friends especially. And I mean, it's the best out of all of the Scary Movies.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. It's a good time.
That's a great one. That's a really good one. This one I like because I haven't seen it in a while. But I mean, it is one of my favorite movies, and it's Scream. I'm so excited
Scream.
to see Scream. It's one of my favorite horror movies. The first one is so good. It's so iconic. The only thing is, I think it's really funny the idea of going to see Scream in theaters because there's a whole part in Scream 3 where people get killed in a theater
Yeah.
for going to see Scream. So it's like there's that weird thing, when you ever like step on a plane and you're like, what if this one crashes? What if I'm like in the 1 in 1,000? That's how I kind of feel when I'm gonna walk into see Scream at
Yeah,
the
it's
State
like watching
Theater.
a
I'm like, what if
9/11
one
movie as your
crazy-
plane movie.
Yeah, it's like, what if one crazy person out here is just sitting next to me and then I'm the guy who dies in like the same way the girl dies in Scream 3. Oh man. All right.
My number 2.
There's so many good ones.
My number 2 is Evil Dead 3 Army of Darkness.
The poster for that one.
It's such a sick poster.
It's so good. The
Uh,
chainsaw.
Evil Dead 2 is probably the best, but Evil Dead 3 is just batshit insane.
It's
and-
late night too.
Yeah, I love to see a movie where you can tell the director was just having a blast doing it.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty good movie too. It's
Alright.
it's a very Halloween movie.
Yeah, it seems like very thematic.
It's just ghouls and goblins, and it doesn't take itself too seriously.
yeah.
It's a nice popcorn movie.
I got you. I'm really excited. My number 2, and to be clear, they are showing Corpse Bride. I won't say that on my list because that's already my number 1. I already have tickets. Everyone knows that's there, right? My number 2, I'm kind of split between 2 of them, because on one hand they're showing A Nightmare on Elm Street, and that's one that, to be honest, I've never seen before. It just hasn't been there.
I
So
don't
being
think
able
I'll see it
to
all the way through either.
to see it on like a full screen for the first time, I think would be really, really cool. And then number 2, I'm gonna have to say is The Conjuring. I'm really excited for The Conjuring. I love that movie. I saw it with a group of friends the first time, and you know, when you watch something with like a group of friends, you're not really paying attention. You're making jokes, you're doing all that stuff. So maybe seeing it more in like a in quote serious setting, that'll be really fun.
My number one, because you hyped it up so much, and because I haven't seen it, I'm pretty excited, is Corpse Bride.
Let's go.
It's showing at the end of the month. It's a great way to end it off.
It's a really good one.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it. It's been a while since I've seen a movie that I haven't seen before, and like I
hope it
I
lives
know
up
it,
to
yeah,
what I've been
and I know
saying.
it's good going into it. Watch I'm super disappointed by it.
Yeah, we come on
And-
here and then, like the next time after that, and you're like,
Yeah,
what the hell
I
was
have to go see Rocky Horror Picture Show the next night to cleanse my palate.
Oh.
That almost made my list just
Yeah.
because I know the State Theater is gonna go
Oh
absolutely
my god,
nuts
the
at Rocky
audience
Horror.
in that one.
They're showing it twice.
It's gonna be like Perks of Being a Wallflower. It's gonna be like everyone's just banged. All right, my number one. It's kind of bittersweet because I really do want to go see it, and it makes sense why it's on the day it is. But there's also a lot of other things going on that day, and it's the movie Halloween on Halloween. It makes sense. I want to go see it. It's one of my favorite things. But like I said, you know,
I don't think anybody's gonna be there.
it's
yeah.
Halloween. Yeah, it's like I want to see what downtown's like. I want to see what's going on.
Yeah, to give you more context, we're gonna tell you again. We're at Penn State.
Yeah. That's it. We're not. It's not the most.
It's Halloween at Penn State, so
I'm so excited.
I don't
to just
think
see
we're
what
going
that's
to be
like.
at the movies.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I would love to go see it. I'm happy they're showing it. It makes sense, but you know, that's
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna
2
be there.
hours. I'm gonna be in a theater. You know, I love movies, but I want to check out what's going on.
Yeah, it's a big day.
Some shout outs that I see here is Psycho, Rosemary's Baby is a really good one. Get Out, and then randomly Hotel Transylvania.
I was gonna say Hotel Transylvania making the list.
It's very cool. Anyway, very excited. I love the State Theater. It's a great place. If any Penn State students are listening to it, we do get a discount. That's pretty cool.
Do we?
Yeah, we do. We get a student ticket price. You just have to either have your Penn State email if you're ordering online, or just have proof of your ID.
What does it knock it down to?
If you get it like in person at the theater, you could get a ticket for $6.
Yeah,
Very
State Theater's
excited.
great.
Love State Theater.
Yeah. That's about it for the first episode. Make sure to tune in next week. I don't know what we're talking about yet next
We'll
week,
figure it
but yeah, it'll be pretty good. Make sure to follow the Instagram. It is at Through the Real Official. Okay,
Alright,
make sure to go
alright.
follow it. There's nothing posted yet, but
There
it'll
will be.
Yeah, there
We're
will be a
gonna- the first
post.
post is gonna be the Guillermo del
Yeah.
Toro picture.
Don't forget it's his
and
first time.
the
Olympic.
Batman meme when I find it.
Yeah, we will put our first post up and comment what you want us to do because, you know, we're
We
kind of
like
doing
ideas.
this for shits and giggles, but
Yeah.
whatever people want us to do, we will do.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, it doesn't have to be movies. We can do games. Probably have a Ghost of Yotai commentary
Yodai's
eventually.
coming out. Outer Worlds 2 is coming out.
Ooh,
I liked the
that's
Outer
a good
Worlds
one, yeah.
one.
Might have to do
Um,
a whole game episode just to
Oh, we
talk
should
about
do
those
that.
two.
There's a good week this week. Like Little Nightmares is also coming out.
Yeah, I
And
think
there's a lot of good stuff.
Halloween we might be kind of booked, but
Yeah.
just because there is a lot happening.
after everything, we'll
Yeah, November's a pretty slow month.
Yeah.
so-
we're gonna
Um,
be talking about all our Thanksgiving movies.
Are there things?
There's that one horror movie
Oh, yeah,
that,
there's
that
the
takes
horror movie,
place
there's-
on Thanksgiving.
This is planes,
Planes,
trains, and automobiles. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So that's it for the first episode. Like I said, follow the Instagram. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye bye.